Choo choo! Get ready to hop on board. We're talking all about trains today. Today we're talking all about trains, and that's because honestly, I think they have a lot of really distinct advantages over some of the other ways that we can go from one destination to another. To fully appreciate train travel, let's first take a look at planes and cars. With planes, you have some distinct advantages of being able to get from one place to another quickly. However, you also have to factor in the amount of time it takes to get to the airport, either get dropped off or park your car, getting through airport security, checking your bags, worrying about the bag limits. Now with cars, you are able to enjoy the scenic view, you take the scenic route, you can go at your own pace and stop whenever you need, but at least one person in your party has to be paying attention while they are driving, while one person is navigating. So with trains, you can stand up, you can stretch, you can change your seats, and yes, you can actually spread out. You might even be able to have a full row or bench seat to yourself so you can rest and get comfortable. If you're with somebody, you can actually face them and enjoy spending some time with them, have a conversation where both of you can be present, not having to worry about your neighbor or having to navigate the road or drive. The bag limits are also quite different when it comes to train travel. They are not as strict or as limited as plane travel. So you are able to bring more bags if you need to, and you can also store them beneath the train car, or you can keep them with you, whatever you're more comfortable with. You can also have the option of a sleeping car. Even on first class airlines, I don't think you can really get a full lay down and sleep experience like you can on a train. So you can always add that. You can also just add that for one leg of your trip. So you can get a little bit of a mixture, but either way, you can really get some decent rest when you are going through train travel. My favorite part is really just the fact that I can sit back and watch the entire landscape change in front of me. I personally love that experience, and it helps me feel very present and just really there and experiencing the journey. One of my favorite trips is there's actually a pretty much direct train from Little Rock to downtown Chicago, Illinois. It's an overnight, I get a little bit of rest, but it pops me out right in the middle of downtown Chicago. You normally get there sometime between 1 and 3 in the afternoon, so it's still light, it's great, I've rested, and I'm already right where everything is happening. Rail travel also, in case you didn't know, is not just in the US. Train travel all over the world is booming from the sustainability side and the cost side, and also just the experience side of things. Here are actually a couple of the world's greatest train trips, and some that you might not even know of yet. In Switzerland, there is a Glacier Express that goes right through the Swiss Alps. We are seeing such an increase in train travel through countries in Asia, especially Vietnam and Thailand. You get to wake up and there's just mountains and rice terraces all over. In Italy, it's very interconnected by train. You can actually take it from Venice to Florence to Rome and a whole lot of places in between. Canada, you can take the Rocky Mountaineer through the entire northern terrain. It is beautiful, it is scenic, it is incredible. Peru is an incredible place to go on a train journey. Their scenery is just so incredible, and it can change from area to area. It is very distinct, very robust. One trip that a lot of people might not know about here that I want to encourage you all to look into is through PeruRail. There are a couple really great trips that people don't necessarily know about. There is Cusco to Puno, which is beautiful, from Machu Picchu all the way back to Cusco. Oftentimes on these trains, they'll also have beautiful traditional or newer musical performances. It really has this feel of luxury and slow travel, enjoying the moment and savoring it. Because most of these trains are built to have beautiful panoramic observation decks, beautiful views. Actually, even some of the snacks on board are more traditionally based or maybe local snacks. So literally you get a taste of what some of the local food culture is like. And Lima It is just world renowned for its gastronomy, but also all of Peru has amazing food, so do not pass up on that one as well. I've actually been connecting with some of these providers and partners in country, and just hearing how much they are invested in really bringing some of these local traditions to life and investing in Peruvian people is really, really wonderful to see. And I've got to share about our Niagara Falls trip. To this day, one of my absolute favorite trips that we have ever done. Early in the morning, we took an overnight train to downtown Chicago, like I talked about earlier, and we just took that day to walk around Chicago. We got to enjoy the city, and then 9 o'clock that night, we hopped on our second train. We went and we woke up and we were in Niagara Falls. We got to walk over the bridge. Actually, we were able to get our hotels. We were able to get different activity and vouchers included. Breakfast was included. This amazing, amazing view. It was absolutely incredible. And we ended up actually taking that down from Niagara Falls to New York City, where I got to see some of my family, which was a wonderful way and a circuitous, beautiful route to be able to get a whole lot of things in one while making the journey truly part of the entire reason that we were going on the trip, not just the destination. I think in our American culture today, we're honestly seeing so many people who are tired of this do more, be more, see more attitude. And while that is wonderful for some, and I definitely have had clients who say, I want to see as much as possible, great, let's do it. Let's make this the best experience possible and get you to see everything. That isn't everybody. Meaningful travel, again, is so individualized and so unique. And we're seeing a growing number of people who say, meaningful to me is actually taking my time. It is seeing less places, but spending more time in each. So it's really cool that we are, again, seeing just this growing number of options for people. So you've heard me talk all about train travel, but now I want to hear from you. So if I gifted you 2 free train tickets anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you be going? I can't wait to hear your ideas, your thoughts down in the comments below, so please be sure to share those. I can't wait to read them. And if you like this content and want more of it, please be sure to like and subscribe, and you can also follow along for our newsletter, Passports with Purpose, where I'll share more information like this, a little bit more in depth, and you can get some fun recipe downloads as soon as you sign up. Until next time, see you later.